Hey everyone, thanks for clicking this video. My name is Chance, and today we're here for a full-length movie reaction to George Romero's Night of the Living Dead from 1968. Now, this is going to be one of many full-length movie reactions that I plan to do on the channel. We're going to go ahead and tackle some of the public domain horror movies, some of them being Nosferatu, Night of the Living Dead. I think White Zombie is one of them. There's a bunch of old school horror movies that are in the public domain that I really want to watch that I've never seen. And this way we can do full-length reactions and post them on YouTube without any copyright problems. But as far as this movie goes, Night of the Living Dead from 1968 and the remake from George Romero as well, which stars Tony Todd, I haven't seen these two. I think they're one of the few George Romero Dead movies that I haven't seen. I've seen Dawn of the Dead, I've seen Day of the Dead, Land of the Dead, and I'm pretty sure some others. I just can't think of the titles right now. I know I didn't see Survival of the Dead, and I think there's Diary of the Dead. Those are like his two newest ones within the past 10-15 years. Those ones I haven't seen, but I'm pretty sure I've seen all the other ones. So I'm actually really excited to check this one out. This is, of course, a classic. A lot of you guys have recommended it. It won the poll. I did put it up against other public domain horror movies, and this one won by a landslide. One thing I'm really interested in is seeing how they did some of this back in the day in 1968. I'm wondering what their approach was with the zombies and the makeup effects and all that stuff. This was a long time ago in 1968, so I'm sure they had to get really creative to pull off some of these things. I'm also not sure on the gore factor, how gory it's going to be. Of course, the original Dawn of the Dead is super gory with Tom Savini at the helm of the effects in that one, but I'm not sure how gory movies were back in 1968. So even if there's no gore, I'll be fine with that. I'm just interested in finding out their approach to it back in the day. But if you are new here, I do react to any and everything all horror. That means movies, TV shows, fan films, shorts, and we're going to be streaming video games soon, I promise. So if that sounds like something you would be interested in, definitely go ahead and subscribe and make sure you hit the notification bell. That way you can be notified anytime I upload. All right, but with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into Night of the Living Dead from 1968. All right. Oh, I also do want to know, I do know that the main character, essentially our male lead, is a person of color, which was like a big deal in 1968. So that's really cool. You know, really shout out to George Romero for making that decision. Oh, wow. This is the remastered version. I'm watching this on the... I'm actually watching this on YouTube. It's on the public domain YouTube channel. But yeah, it said it's the remastered version. I was talking to our buddy Rob W before watching this, because I guess he's a huge fan of this. And, you know, we were talking about how George Romero essentially started the zombie genre, you know, all the rules with them coming back to life and biting another person and them turning, all the, you know, rules we've come to know over the years. It's all props to George Romero, so that's pretty crazy that he started an entire subgenre within horror without even realizing it at first, I'm sure. Going to the cemetery. I'm loving how this is shot, though. Like, I love those just long, still, lingering shots. Gives a real feel of uneasiness. And the score, too. Really good at, like, building tension as it goes on. This looks great, though. I've been wanting to watch more black and white horror movies.
They ought to make the day the time changes, the first day of summer.
What?
Well, it's 8 o'clock and it's still light.
A lot of good the extra daylight does us. Now, we've still got a 3-hour drive.
This dude looks like he's got murder gloves on.
Well, if it really
Damn
bothered
OJ
Johnny,
gloves.
It wouldn't do it.
You think I want to blow Sunday on a scene like this? You know, I figure we're either going to have to move Mother out here or move the grave into Pittsburgh.
She can't make a trip like this.
Oh, you know that she can't. Is there any of that candy left?
I'm pretty sure this is... the one thing I do know of this movie is the whole, "They're coming for you, Barbara."
You know, I don't even
And I'm pretty sure
remember
that's the
what
guy
man
that says
looks
it
like.
to her,
Johnny, it
I
takes you
think.
5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes to put the wreath on the grave and 6 hours to drive back and forth. Mother wants to remember, so we trot 200 miles into the country and she stays at home.
Well, we're here, John, all right?
Let me know in the comments below, was this the movie that started the tagline, when hell has no more room, the dead walks the earth? Or was that the remake, or Dawn of the Dead? I can't remember. Gotta love the foreboding news cast of what's going on, and then they just shut it off.
Nothing wrong
That's a
with the
trope,
radio.
and
Must have been the station.
Which row is
you
it
see it
in?
here early in 1968. If you see me looking over a lot over here, that's where I can see the recording, so I'm just making sure the recording's still going and the audio's good.
Well, there's no one around.
Well, it's late. If you'd gotten up earlier.
Oh, look, I already lost an hour's sleep on the time change.
I think you complain just to hear yourself talk.
I was gonna say the same
There
thing.
it is.
Stop whining. Cemeteries always creep me out. I never go and like visit the dead. I suppose I should more often.
I wonder what happened to the one from last year.
Just don't like going.
Each year we spend good money on these things. We come out here and the one from last year's gone.
Well, the flowers die, and the caretaker or somebody takes them away.
Yeah, a little spit and polish, you can clean this up. Sell it next year. Wonder how many times we bought the same one. Hey, come on, Barb. Church was this morning, huh?
Oh shit. Sound kind of scared me. Is that a zombie? That person's stumbling around. It's either a zombie or an old drunk man. Look at his murder gloves.
Hey, I mean, praying's for
So
church,
funny.
huh? Come on.
I haven't seen you in church lately.
Well,
He's a sinner. Look at his
sense
damn
in my going
gloves.
to church. Do you remember one time when we were small, we were out here? It was from right over there. I jumped out at you from behind the tree, and Grandpa got all excited, and he shook his fist at me, and he said, "Boy, you be damned to hell." Remember that? Right over there. Well, you used to really be scared here.
It's very interesting, like
Johnny.
hearing thunderstorms and knowing that a
Still
storm's
afraid.
going on
Stop
and
it
not
now,
be
I
able
mean it.
to see from the color in the sky. Kind of makes it a little more creepy.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
There we go. That's the scene.
Stop it!
The infamous
You're ignorant.
scene.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
Stop it! You're acting like a child.
They're coming for you. Look, there comes one of them now.
I think it really is.
Here, you
Here he comes now. I'm getting out of here.
Johnny.
Yeah, that's a dead man walking.
Oh! No!
Oh, shit.
Johnny! Help me!
I'm loving some of these camera angles. I wonder, I'm pretty sure, but like some of these remind me of like some Sam Raimi shots. So I bet he was really inspired with this. I mean, a lot of horror filmmakers were inspired by George Romero, and I'm sure Night of the Living Dead. But it's just cool to see. Yeah, that blow to the back of the head probably did it. What's even a little more scary is, you know, this is 1968. Makeup effects weren't quite there yet. But he looks like somebody that just died versus like, you know, the usual like super deteriorating zombie. Which leads to more of like not knowing if somebody's a zombie from afar, aside from like how they move. You better learn how to fight back. Just don't get bitten. I like how she's holding the glass like that's gonna do anything. Man, these are like, the way he's acting is almost like some 28 Days Later Rage zombie. That's very interesting. I expected them to be more slow moving and ghoulish. There you go. That was a cool shot. This music reminds me of Harry Manfredini. Is that how you say his name? The guy who did the music for the Friday the 13th movies? There's a lot of elements of that in there. You definitely don't have your license. Oh yeah, he's slow. You can outrun him. Smart, find a road so you don't have to run through the damn woods and trip and fall. Also interesting that there was only like one zombie there. Like, did he come from that cemetery? I didn't see any others roaming about. This is really well shot. I love some of the like real shaky cam shots that you get in there, and like the tilted off-center shots. Those are the ones that like really remind me of like some Sam Raimi Evil Dead shit. I don't remember if I said this at the beginning, but yeah, this is a full-length reaction. But if you see like a cut or anything, like I'll line it up so it doesn't look like a cut, but if it seems like there's a cut with me, probably because I just had to use the bathroom. I have the bladder of a 4-year-old, so I'll try and get through this whole movie without having to go potty, but we will see. At least she was smart and grabbed a weapon right away. Looks like this house has been ran through already. And like I said, I have seen Dawn of the Dead, the original. Day of the Dead. Isn't there 2 Day of the Deads? If there is, then I've seen both of them. Land of the Dead, just not Survival, and Diary of the Dead. So it's... Why? Why? It's just the animal's head on the wall. Was that necessary? That scared the shit out of me. I was gonna say it's interesting seeing, you know, his much earlier and first work compared to the genre that he's evolved over the years. Man, I honestly, going into this, I was thinking to myself, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be no jump scares, you know, with how old it is and stuff, and nope, still got my ass. So in case I miss it, I know like Dawn of the Dead had a lot, like thematically wise, I guess there was like parallels, like what do you call it? I can't even think of the word right now. I'll say when it comes back to me. The actors are doing a good job. consumerism and stuff like that. And like, you know, it was around that time when the malls were opening, all that kind of stuff. I don't know if this movie has anything like that. That looked really good. That looked cool. Horrifying, but cool. I liked how that looked. So yeah, I don't know if this movie is a metaphor for anything. So in case I do miss it by the end, let me know. That was a really jarring shot of him showing up right there. Here's our male lead actor. I think his first name starts with Ben, if I'm not mistaken.
It's all right. Don't worry about him. I can handle him. Probably be a lot more of them as soon as they find out about us.
I love how you can hear their footsteps echo, like the bass really echo
Is there a key?
as they walk.
We can try to get out of here if we can get some gas. Is there a key?
Barb is distraught. She's at a loss for words right now.
I suppose you've tried this.
That noise is... I don't like it.
Do you live here?
It reminds me of like the noises they use in like the old Twilight Zone TV show.
Jesus.
And it's pretty gross. What even happened to them? It looked like their face was like melted off or something.
We have to get to where there's some other people.
It kind of reminded me of Tarman from Return of the Living Dead. So I'm assuming that was sort of a
I'll see if I can find some
homage
food.
to this. Is that blood dripping? Oh, God, why did that scare me? Just the quick, like, jump cut. Sometimes I just get so on edge that, like, the littlest things will make me jump. She's really going through it right now.
What's happening?
What do you think is happening?
What's happening?
Damn! Destructive ass zombies.
Two of them.
Oh, and I definitely do plan on checking out the remake for this eventually too. The 1991 with Tony Todd.
You were afraid, but we
I don't know! I don't know!
Oh, she's tripping. She's acting like Homegirl and Evil Dead. Forget which one it was. I love how that one looks like Frankenstein. Nice. We got a fighter. Damn. Those sound effects sound like he's beating somebody's head in. Ugh. That'll do it. Bash the brains in. At least that's what he tried to do right away, too. Ugh. I do like the look of the zombies, though. I feel like we've become so accustomed to like the deteriorating, really deteriorating zombies, you know, like the Walking Dead type stuff. It's interesting to just see people that look like they just died essentially and came back right afterwards almost. Girl, you over here just... Now's not the time to have a mental breakdown. I'm gonna need you to get your shit together. Is that why we always start out with the fucking pipe in the Resident Evil games? Or in like a lot of zombie games? Is that an homage to this? What other game does that? What, Dead by Daylight, I think? I know Resident Evil 7, you don't get a gun right away. Ooh, that looks pretty good. Don't worry, man. It's just brain juice. I don't know why that made me laugh, but the velocity in which his head flew back was hilarious. It looked like it might have been a dummy. I couldn't tell, but they really sold that.
They know we're in here now.
She's the one she's acting like a zombie. Oh shit, is he still moving? I thought he pierced through the brain. Or is that just like the actor moving his eyes?
Don't look at it.
That scared me for a second. Like, why is he sliding away? You can go out here with your buddies. Like, damn, Craig, you died twice? Oh, nice. Hell yeah, set that motherfucker on fire. I'm pretty sure they made like a colorized version of this. But, you know, I wanted to check out the black and white version. I feel like there's just a certain charm to black and white movies, and I haven't seen any black and white movies since I was a young child.
More lights on in this house.
So it's really cool to see it, you know, as an adult where I can appreciate it more. Barbara's crazy, man. She needs the way she's just been walking around fondling this knife. You're gonna be useless, aren't you? That's a new thing I should start. I know we usually have the kill list, which usually I throw somebody on there who
Some wood, some board, something about
I think deserves to die. But I feel like I should start a most useless award for each movie now.
Look, I know you're afraid. I'm afraid too.
But
we have
get
to
your
try to
shit
board the
together.
house up together. Now, I'm going to board up the windows and the doors. Do you understand? We'll be all right here. We'll be all right here until someone comes to rescue us. But we'll have to work together. You'll have to help me. Now, I want you to go in and get some wood so I can board the place up. Do you understand? Okay? Okay?
Damn, Barbara, I'm gonna need you to get your shit together. We need a final girl here. Final girl and final boy. These damn crickets are driving me insane. I wonder if those are just getting caught from, you know, filming on the location, or did they like add those cricket sounds in? Is that the damn animal that jump scared me? Right. There was like a lag jump and and then it just jump cut to turning that on. It scared me. Music boxes are always creepy. A lot of low angle shots that I'm really enjoying. Even when characters are like standing up and stuff, like I feel like almost looking up at the characters a lot. was good framing. Thanks, Barbara. Just go to bed. Go to sleep. You need like a nap or something. Somebody get her some cocaine or something. I'm sorry, I can't help it. Barbara's killing me right now. Every shot of her is just like... like, what am I doing? I mean, I get it. That'd be some trippy shit. You know, this is a world many years ago in which the concept of people coming alive and trying to eat you did not exist, so...
Yeah, this room looks pretty secure. If we have to, we can run in here and board up the doors.
Smart.
Won't be long for those things be back pounding their way in here. They're afraid now.
This dude's really the MVP.
They're afraid of fire. I found that out.
Really? I mean, makes sense. I figured they really wouldn't show any fear to any sort of pain. But they don't seem as mindless as, like I said, you know, the zombies were that came after this.
Anyhow, that's where I found that truck I have out there. There's a radio in the truck. I had jumped in to listen to it when a big gasoline truck came screaming right across the road. But there must have been 10, 15 of those things chasing after it. Grabbing and holding on. Now, I didn't see them at first. I could just see that the truck was moving in a funny way. And those things were catching up to it. The truck went right across the road. Slammed on my brakes to keep from hitting it myself. It went right through the guardrail.
I also appreciate how this movie really just jumped right into it.
Cut off the road into that gas station by Beekman's Diner.
And they're not trying to explain it too much so far.
Ripped over a gas pump and never stopped moving. By now it's like a moving bonfire. Didn't know if the truck was going to explode or what. Still hear the man.
Isn't there sequels to Night of the Living Dead? Like, sequels to the remake, the 1990 version? I could have sworn I remember that Tom Savini directed one. I'll have to look into that. I'll have to do those ones too.
If there was anyone there who could help me. It was when I noticed that the entire place had been encircled. There wasn't a sign of life left except
the living dead.
By now there were no more screams.
I
realized that
I just realized too.
I was alone.
None of the zombies have tried eating anyone yet.
Of those things. Just
so I wonder if that's a concept that's even in this film, or if that's something he incorporated in Dawn of the Dead.
I started to drive. I just plowed right through them. They didn't move. They didn't run or just stood there staring at me. Just wanted to crush them. They scattered through the air like bugs.
That was a good monologue.
In the cemetery. Johnny and me. Johnny. We came to put a wreath on my father's grave.
At least she can form sentences now.
And he said, "Can I have some candy, Barbara?" We didn't have any. And, oh, it's hot in here. Hot. And he said, "Oh, it's late. Why did we start so late?" And I said, "Johnny, if you'd gotten up earlier, we wouldn't be late." Johnny asked me if I were afraid. And I said, "I'm not afraid, Johnny." And then
I'm laughing because the look on his face, he's like, listen, I'm not trying to hear all this shit. It cuts to him, he's just like,
teasing me and saying, "He's coming to get you, Barbara." And I laughed at him and said, "Johnny, stop it." And then Johnny ran away. And I went up to this man, and I was going to apologize.
Why don't you just keep calm?
And I looked up,
it's like, I don't
And I
like your
said,
story. Can you stop telling it, please?
and he grabbed me. He grabbed me, and he ripped at me. He held me, and he ripped at my clothes.
I think you should just calm down.
Oh, I screamed, "Johnny! Johnny, help me! Oh, help me!" And he wouldn't let me go. He ripped. And
This
then
really
Johnny came
messed
and
her
he
up.
ran and he fought this man. And
I'm enjoying her
I
performance,
got
though.
so
She's going all
mad.
out.
I ran.
Yeah, I really believe she's completely lost it at this point.
And Johnny didn't come. We have to wait for Johnny. Maybe we better go out and get him.
I'm think Johnny's dead. And
We
if
have
these
to
are the
go
kind
out
of
and get
zombies that
Johnny.
eat,
He's out there.
there might be a leg left.
Please, don't you hear me? We've got to go out and get him. Please! We have got to go get Johnny!
Girl, I don't know, Johnny.
Please help me!
You're lucky you're in here.
Look, don't you know what's going on out there? This is no Sunday school picnic.
Don't you understand? My brother is alone!
Send her out.
He's dead.
No! My brother is not dead!
Send her out.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Is that a slap or a punch? I did hear about a scene where he had to, because when I was slapped, the actress, and he was really nervous to do that. You know, he didn't want to be seen on camera hitting a white woman like that back in the day. You know, you get a lot of angry mobs and stuff like that, so very interesting. Yeah, I guess Romero talked him into it.
Because of the obvious threat to untold numbers of citizens, and because of the crisis which is even now developing, this
I
radio
love that you
station
can
will
see
remain on the air
small
day and night.
things
This
slightly
station and hundreds
covering
of other radio and TV
the
stations
frame
throughout
or
this
coming
part of
into the
country
frame.
are pooling their resources through an emergency network hookup to keep you informed of all developments. At this hour, we repeat, these are the facts as we know them. There is an epidemic of mass murder being committed by a virtual army of unidentified assassins. The murders are taking place in villages, cities, rural
Assassins?
and suburbs with no apparent pattern or reason for the slayings. It seems to be a sudden, general explosion of mass homicide.
Very interesting. I thought these were going to be like eating zombies, and it really seems more like
Some say they appear to be in a kind of trance.
rage zombies, you know? They're just murdering. They're not trying to eat anyone. Damn, don't you got somewhere to be?
So, at this point, there is no really authentic way for us to say who or what to look for and guard yourself against. Misshapen monsters. React reaction of law enforcement officials is one of complete bewilderment at this hour. So far, we have been unable to determine that any kind of organized investigation is yet underway. Police, sheriff's deputies, and emergency ambulances are literally deluged with calls for help. The scene can best be described as mayhem.
If they don't explain it, though, which is fine, I don't mind. We've had plenty of zombies explain it, but I'm wondering what was the cause of this outbreak.
That has not happened as yet. The only advice our reporters have been able to get from official sources is for private citizens to stay in their homes behind locked doors. Do not venture outside for any reason until the nature of this crisis has been determined and until we can advise what course of action to take.
Talk about a resourceful character. This is like one of the most resourceful characters I've seen in a horror movie. He's not even like thinking about what he has to do. It's like he knows what he has to do and he's doing it.
However, in spite of this urging and warning, streets and highways are packed.
I don't know if I missed it while talking, if he mentioned what he did for a living before this, but I'd be very interested in knowing. Oh wow, smart. They don't even want to get somewhat near it.
That the president has called a meeting of his cabinet to deal with the sudden epidemic of murder which has seized the eastern third of this nation. The meeting is scheduled to convene within the hour. Members of the presidential cabinet will be joined by officials of the FBI and joint chiefs behind closed doors. The White House spokesman, in announcing this conference,
Got that place boarded up.
official announcement as soon as possible.
Like straight up Call of Duty
This
zombies.
is the latest dispatch just received in our newsroom.
Which
Latest word also
makes sense.
from
That's
National
most likely
Press Services in
where
Washington, D.C.
Call of Duty got
now
that
tells us
from.
that the emergency presidential conference, which we've just mentioned,
You could just
will include
see
high-ranking
all of the
scientists,
inspiration that this
National
movie
Aeronautics
has
and Space Administration.
caused all over media and different art forms, just everything. Such an inspiring and like, can't think of the word I want, but this movie just really inspired so many different filmmakers and artists.
We urge you to stay tuned to radio and TV and to stay
I always
indoors
like
at all costs. Late
seeing
reports reaching this newsroom tell
a
of
movie
frightened
that
people seeking refuge in churches,
came before
schools,
certain
and
tropes or like
buildings
started a trope,
demanding shelter
and seeing how it
protection
began,
from murder, which apparently is
you know,
engulfing
going
much of the
back.
nation. Law enforcement officials are
It's always interesting seeing how some of these things started and where it came from.
other reasons for this wave of murder. So far, the advice we are able to give the public is summary from Chief T.K. Dunmore of Camden, North Carolina, who's quoted as saying, quote, "Tell the people for God's sake to get off the streets. Tell them to go home and lock their doors and windows up tight. We don't know what kind of murder-happy characters."
Hope there's more than just tobacco in there, because you need it.
Of Camden, North Carolina. So far, the only descriptions, the only clues anyone has of the killers come from frightened witnesses of some of the slayings.
Man, are you still talking? Do you have a solution for us?
As ordinary-looking people, misshapen monsters, people who look like they're in a trance, and things that look like people but act like animals. Some eyewitnesses tell
Yeah, they
us
definitely act more like animals.
they had been torn apart. This whole ghastly story began developing 2 days ago with the report of the slaying of a family of 7 in their
Said it started 2 days ago, huh? At least the first report, sighting, or whatever.
began snowballing.
There you go.
Of terror which has
That's what we need.
in an erratic, disconnected manner throughout much of the eastern and midwestern United States. Efforts to keep track of the murder reports by the placing of markers on a map seem to indicate a general spreading from the extreme southeastern United States to the north and west. Our newsmen have been on the telephone talking with officials in other cities and have determined that none
Nice. Plenty of ammo.
has yet been reported
Depending how many zombies show up to this place. I also didn't know that this movie would be mostly taking place in a single location, which is also really cool.
I found a gun and some bullets out there.
It was only late yesterday
Oh, and
that it
these.
first became clear we were facing some kind of national emergency. When first reports began filtering in, newsmen and law enforcement agencies were of the opinion
This
that
place is boarded up pretty solid now.
in nature.
She's still just completely out of
You'll be all
it.
right here for a while.
Dramatically, it
I
was
think you
soon
might have gave her
apparent
more brain damage when you fucking slapped her,
Food and the radio.
hit or whatever he did.
obscure kind of conspiracy.
Sooner or later, someone bound to come and get us out.
Yeah, some zombies.
So again, we join with law enforcement agencies in urging you to seek shelter in a building. Lock the doors and windows securely.
Hey, that's us. We're doing all right.
Cautious of any suspicious strangers. And keep tuned to your radio and television for survival instructions and further details of this continuing story.
Look, I don't know if you're hearing me,
Goes on in the absence of any
but I'm going upstairs now.
It's almost as though some critical balance of
If anything should try to
I
break
think she's
in here, I
hearing
can
you,
hear
but
from
she's
up there.
not
I'll be down to take
hearing
care
you.
of it.
savage killers. We repeat, this radio station.
Everything is all right for now. I'll be back to reinforce the windows and doors later.
I
But
wouldn't
you'll be all
trust
right
her.
for now, okay?
I feel like she's gonna try and unboard one of these doors and
Okay.
windows and go after her brother.
This report is Cumberland, Maryland. Civil defense officials in Cumberland have told newsmen that murder victims show evidence of having been partially devoured by
Oh.
the murderers.
There we go. Okay. So they are eating zombies and they are passing the virus along that way. Oh shit. Does this mean the people in this house, the dead people, are gonna wake up? I want to see that face again. That looked crazy. No, show the face. Oh, it just looked like a regular dead face. Yeah, that's gonna suck. I would, unless...
Consistent reports from witnesses to the effect that people who acted as though they were in a kind of trance were killing and eating their victims prompted authorities to examine the bodies of some of the victims. Medical authorities in Cumberland have concluded that in all cases, the killers are eating the flesh of the people they murdered. Repeating this latest bulletin just received moments ago from Cumberland, Maryland, civil defense authorities have told newsmen that murder victims show evidence of having been partially devoured by their murderers. Medical examination of victims' bodies shows conclusively that the killers are eating the flesh of the people they
Is this
killed.
repeating?
And so this incredible story becomes
Did
more
you already
ghastly
say
with
that?
each report. It's difficult to imagine such a thing actually happening, but these are the reports we have been receiving and passing on to you, reports which have been verified as completely as is possible in this confused situation. It is happening, and it would appear that no one is safe from this wave of mass murder.
Oh shit! Were those zombies? One of them had a weapon. Oh, okay.
Don't shoot.
Dateline of
We're from town.
City,
A radio.
County, Pennsylvania. The Butler County
A
Sheriff
radio.
verified that reports of murder victims being partially eaten by their slayers is true. No further details available at this time.
More victims.
You guys been down there. I could use some help up here.
That's the cellar. It's the safest place.
Oh, they've been in the cellar the whole time?
How are we supposed to know what was going on? Could have been those things for all we knew.
That girl was screaming. Sure, you must know what a girl screaming sounds like. Those things don't make any noise. Anybody would know somebody ever needed help.
Look, it's kind of hard to hear what's going on from down there.
We thought we could
I
hear
doubt
screams,
that.
but for all we knew, that could have meant those things were in the house afterward.
And you wouldn't come up and help.
Well, if there were more,
The racket sounded like the place was being ripped apart. How were we supposed to know what was going on?
Now, wait a minute. You just got finished saying you couldn't hear from down there. Now you say it sounded like the place was being ripped apart. It would be nice if you get your story straight, man.
All right, now you tell me. I'm not going to take that kind of a chance when we got a safe place. We like
I mean,
a
I
safe
get it.
place, and you're telling us we got to risk our lives just because somebody might need help, huh?
I'm giving him shit, but
all right.
I
why don't
hear
we
him.
settle this?
Mister.
in a zombie
We
world, it's
cannot.
every man
Okay,
for
we're
himself.
Now I suggest we all go back downstairs before any of those things find out we're in here.
They can't get in here.
You got the whole place boarded up?
Yeah, most of it. All but a few spots upstairs. They won't be hard to fix.
You're insane. The cellar's the safest place.
I'm telling you, they can't get in here.
And I'm telling you, those things turned over our car. We were damn lucky to get away at all. Now you tell me those things can't get through this lousy pile of wood?
His wife and kids downstairs. The kid's hurt.
Like bitten hurt?
We're better off up here.
We could strengthen everything up, Mr. Cooper.
With all of us working, we could fix this place up in no time. We have everything we need up here.
We can take all that stuff downstairs with us. Man, you're really crazy. You know that? You got 1,000,000 windows up here. All these windows, you're gonna make them strong enough to keep these things out, huh?
I told you those things don't
I
have
mean,
any
they're-
strength. I
they're pretty
smashed
boarded
3
up.
of them and pushed another one out the door.
Did you hear me when I told you they turned over our car?
Oh, hell, any good 5 men can do that.
That's my point. Only there's not going to be 5 or even 10. There's going to be 20, 30, maybe 100 of those things. And as soon as they know we're here, this place is going to be crawling.
It's interesting because they're both making really good points.
Get us wherever we are.
Look, the cellar. The cellar, there's only one door, right? Just one door, that's all we have to protect. Plum and I fixed it
Yeah,
so
but
it
if we
locks
lock
the doors
ourselves
from
in
the
there and one of
inside.
you has been
But
bitten
here,
or
all
there
these
happens to
windows,
be a dead
why,
body
we never
down there
know
that
they
was
were gonna
bitten.
hit us next.
You got a point, Mr. Cooper. But down in the cellar, there's no place to run to. I mean, if they did get in, the back exit, we'd be done for.
Yeah, you'll be backed up into the corner.
We can get out of here if we have to. And we got windows to see what's going on outside. But down there with no windows, if a rescue party did come, we wouldn't
Windows.
even know it.
But the cellar is the strongest place.
The cellar is a death
Barbara's
trap.
just still sitting there
I
like,
don't know, Mr. Cooper. I think he's right. You know how many's out there?
the hell is she on right now?
You two can do whatever you like. I'm going back down to the cellar, and you better decide. Because I'm going to board up that door, and I'm not going to unlock it again no matter what happens.
Now wait a minute,
Bye.
Mr. Cooper.
No, I'm not going to wait. I've made my decision, now you make yours.
Now wait a minute. Let's think about this. We can make it to the cellar if we have to. And if we do decide to
Exactly.
stay down there, we'll need some
Use it
space
as a
from
last
out here.
resort.
So let's at least consider this a while.
Thank you, young man.
Watch yourself
I forgot
in
your
the cellar
name.
and those things get in the house, you've had it. At least up here you have a fighting chance.
Yeah, it looks like about 8 or 10 out there now.
There's more than there were. There are a lot out back, too.
Oh shit! I didn't expect that. Blast him! Ugh, little grunts. Oh, that looked really cool. Blast him. Nice. Although that won't do it, you gotta hit the head. He looked like, boy, please.
It's all right. It's all right.
Oh, great. Barbara's tripping again. The head. You did it earlier. Look, he just keeps looking up like. Was it the head that time? Nice. Good shit. Damn, so many. Why are you coming over here? The world is a big place. Go somewhere else. I went naked? Okay. Why not? Ugh, that one girl in the back looked creepy. Mm-mm. Oh, don't you do it. Oh, the sound effect.
You're crazy. Those things are going to be at every window and door in this
Can
place.
she eat all those
We've got to
crickets
get
out there
into
making
the
that
cellar.
damn noise?
Get out of your damn cellar. Get out of here!
Right, I'm tired of hearing about you in the cellar.
I'm taking the girl with me.
Leave her here.
Why are you taking the
Hands
girl?
off her. And everything
Actually,
else
no,
is
take
up
her,
here.
please.
Because if I stay up here, I'm fighting for everything up here. And the radio and the food is part of what I'm fighting for. Now, if you're going down the cellar, get.
The man's insane. He's insane. We've got to have food down there. We've got a right.
This is your house.
We've got a right.
You going
Is this
down there
your
with him?
house?
Well,
Yes or no? This is your last chance.
You know
No
you
beating
don't want
around
to.
the bush.
Listen, I got a kid down there. She can't possibly. I couldn't bring her up here. She can't possibly take all the racket and those things smashing through the windows.
Well, you're her father. If you're stupid enough to go die in that trap, that's your business. However, I am not stupid enough to follow you. It's tough for the kid that old man is so stupid. Now, get the hell down in the cellar. You're
Yes.
boss down there. I'm boss up here.
I love it. I love him so much.
Bastards. You know I won't open this door again. I mean it.
Mr. Cooper, with
Okay.
your help, we could.
With my help.
Let him go,
Ooh,
man.
sorry.
His mind
Got
is
the
made up.
yawns.
Just let him go.
Right, let him go. Take Barbara with you.
Judy, Come on up here, honey.
Oh, is that his
We're gonna let them get hurt too, huh?
wife?
It's all right, honey. Go ahead. If we stick together, man, we can fix it up real good. There's lots of places we can run to up here. Mr. Cooper, we'd all be a lot better off if all three of us were working together.
Hey. Hey, kid.
Hey, kid. How old is Barbara supposed to be?
He's wrong, you know. I'm not boxing myself in down there.
This radio station will remain on the air day and night.
Well, we're safe now. It's boarded up tight.
What about Tom and Judy?
Okay.
They want to stay up there, let them.
Did your kid get bit?
Two other people upstairs, a man and a girl.
We heard the screaming.
Yeah, but I didn't know who they were, and I wasn't about to take any unnecessary chances.
Of course.
I totally get that. I honestly totally get that. He called me stupid. He's so mad.
Is she all right?
I don't know what.
Nope. She's about to come alive with the zombie-itis.
Where'd you get the bandage?
Some laundry in a basket. I tore a sheet.
Kid's dying, and you're gonna light up a cigarette right in front of her?
Stay upstairs. Let them.
Okay.
Too many ways those monsters can get in up there.
I'm gonna laugh when one comes busting through the wall. Like the damn Kool-Aid man.
Begging me to let them in down here?
That's important, isn't it?
What?
To be right, everybody else to be wrong.
What do you mean by that?
Mm-hmm. Like I said, he made some great points, but overall in the end,
Does anyone up there know why we're being attacked?
kind of in the wrong.
Whatever it is, it isn't just happening here. It's some kind of mass murder. It's going on everywhere.
Assassins,
The radio said
according to the radio.
Radio upstairs. I heard a news bulletin.
There's a radio upstairs and you boarded us in down here?
I know what I'm doing.
What did it say?
Nothing. Nothing.
I know
We
what
don't
I'm
anything
doing.
yet. There's mass murder everywhere, and people are supposed to look for a safe place to hide.
Take the boards off that door.
We are staying down here, Helen.
Harry, that radio is at least some kind of communication. If the authorities know what's happening, well, they'll send people for us so they tell us what to do. How are we going to know what's going on if we lock ourselves in this dungeon?
She's making some points. Swallow your pride.
We may not enjoy living together, but dying together isn't going to solve anything. Those people aren't our enemies.
Mr. Cooper! Mr. Cooper, Ben found a television set upstairs.
Let's go up. Tom?
Yeah.
If Judy would come downstairs for a few minutes, Harry and I could come upstairs.
Okay, yeah, right away.
Will you do it?
Do I have to?
Look, nothing's gonna get done with them down there and us up here. Do this.
You guys keep saying that.
Okay.
Okay, open up.
Just doom this lady to death
I'll take good care of her, Helen.
till she bites you.
She's all I
Had.
Why don't you go upstairs now?
Could have sworn I just felt the presence of something behind me. Yo, Barbara has really lost it.
I gotta go help Ben with the telephone.
She will never be the same. Did they have therapy back then? She's like, damn, you left me alone with this lunatic? I'm kidding. So, brothers, am I right? Awkward. Why did she? Why did she look over like that?
I'm Helen Cooper, Harry's wife.
Who's Harry? She don't even know who Harry is. She's been comatose for the last 10 minutes. 30.
This place is ridiculous. Look at this.
It's a house.
A million weak spots up here. Give me one of those.
Her brother was killed.
He's like, okay.
And they talk about these windows.
Will you shut the fuck
Can't
up?
see a damn thing. There could be 50 million of those things out
Do you
there.
want him to be boarded
That's
up or
what
not?
These windows are.
What are you talking about?
Why don't you do something to help somebody?
You can tell she's been sick of his shit for a long time.
Here, I have it. Drag a couple of those chairs together.
There's a socket over here.
Well, we're about 55 minutes into the movie, which should be around 55 minutes for the reaction for you guys. So I'm sure you've already noticed, but
If you stay up here, you take orders from me.
since this is a full-length reaction for these, I'm not going to do like any edits or memes or any of Timothy's infamous fart and bonk sounds. It's just going to be an uncut full-length reaction. I should have mentioned it before, but I totally forgot.
They think we're imagining all this.
Shut up! In all parts of the country. The wave of murder which is sweeping the eastern third of the nation is being committed by creatures who feast upon the flesh of their victims. First eyewitness accounts of this grisly development
It was
came
2 days
from people
ago.
who were understandably frightened and almost incoherent.
Like
Officials
Barbara?
and newsmen at first discounted those eyewitness descriptions as being beyond belief. However, the reports persisted. The medical examinations of some of the victims bore out the fact that they had been partially devoured. I think we have some late word just arriving, and I'll interrupt to bring this to you. This is the latest disclosure in a report from National Civil Defense Headquarters in Washington. It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life and committing acts of murder. A widespread investigation of reports from funeral homes, morgues, and hospitals has concluded that the unburied dead are coming back to life and seeking human victims. It's hard for us here to believe what we're reporting to you, but it does seem to be a fact.
Seemed pretty calm
When
about
this
it.
emergency first began, radio and television was advising people to stay inside, behind locked doors for safety. Well, that situation has now changed, and we're able to report a definite course of action for you.
What's
Civil
that?
defense machinery has been organized to provide rescue stations with food, shelter, medical treatment, and protection by armed National Guardsmen. Stay tuned to the broadcasting stations in your local area for this list of rescue stations. This list will be repeated throughout our news coverage. Look for the name of the rescue station nearest you and make your way to that location as soon as possible.
So we have that truck. If we can get some gas, we can get out of here.
There's a pump out by the shed.
I know, that's why I pulled in here, but it's locked.
Called this afternoon by the President. Since convening this conference of the Presidential Cabinet, the FBI, the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the CIA has not produced any public information.
Of course
Why
not.
are space experts being consulted about an earthbound emergency? So far, all the betting on the answer to that question centers on the recent Explorer satellite shot to Venus. That satellite, you'll recall, started back to Earth, but never got here. That's the space vehicle which orbited Venus and then was purposely destroyed by NASA when scientists discovered it was carrying a mysterious high-level radiation with it.
Really?
Could that radiation be somehow responsible for the wholesale murders we're now suffering? Newsman
Interesting.
Don Quinn in Washington has posed those questions.
It's obvious our best move is to try to get out of here.
How are you going to get over to that pump?
Look.
You're coming from a meeting regarding the explosion of the Venus probe, is that right?
Yes, that was the subject of the meeting.
You feel there is a connection between this and the phenomenon?
There's a definite connection. A definite connection.
No, it's like, no, that shit is definitely connected.
Cause these mutations.
There was a very high degree of radiation.
Well, just a minute. I'm not sure that that's certain at all. I don't think that has been irrefutably...
Stop trying to cover that shit up.
In other words, it is the military's viewpoint that the radiation is not the cause of the mutation.
I can't speak for the entire military at this time, gentlemen. I must disagree with these gentlemen presently until this is irrefutably proved.
Oh, of course.
Being done that can be done.
We'll have to hurry for our next meeting.
And Professor, you feel that there is a definite connection between
a definite connection as far as Dr. Keller and myself.
Doctor, please. I thought we decided that is not proved yet.
Listen to the doctor.
When the satellite was exploded.
An unusual amount of radiation, enough to cause mutation under certain circumstances.
Could have happened.
Have a bearing on it.
It does seem to have a bearing.
Will there be a requirement?
I didn't expect some sort of explanation,
Later this afternoon.
or at least what they think would be the cause for the outbreak. But that's cool that we're getting it.
Later.
Will you close the window?
We are doing everything possible.
Will you close the window? Damn, they still have their mics and they're like, hold on.
Hoping to get some further explanation of this.
We've heard all we need to know. We have to try to get out of here.
He said the rescue stations have doctors and medical supplies.
And his wife is beautiful. She looked way too good to be with his ass.
Romero is one of the world's foremost authorities.
Complaining all the time.
Willard. I saw a sign that said Willard.
It's only about 17 miles from here.
You know this area. You from around here?
Judy and I are both from around here. We were on our way up to the lake to go swimming. And Judy had a radio, and we heard the first reports about this. So we knew the old house was here, and we came in and found the lady upstairs dead. Then these other people came. We went down into the basement and put a bar across the door, and it is pretty strong.
How could we possibly get away from here? We've got a sick child, 2 women.
Well, leave that kid.
Out of her head, 3 men, and the place is surrounded with these things.
For NASA. Dr. Grimes, your entire staff, I know, has been working very hard to find some solution to these things that are happening. Do you have any answers at this time?
Yes, we have some answers. But first, let me stress the importance of seeking medical attention for anyone who's been injured in any way. We don't know yet what complications might result from such injuries.
How bad has your kid been hurt?
He immediately asked the right question.
Look, you go down there and tell Judy? Yeah, you tell Judy to come up here and you stay with the kid, all right?
In the cold room at the university, we had a cadaver from which all 4 limbs had been amputated. Sometime early this morning, it opened its eyes and began to move its trunk. It was dead, but it opened its eyes and tried to move.
They will do that.
I want you upstairs. Did she ask for me?
She hasn't said anything.
I don't understand. Baby.
She'll be opening up her mouth real soon.
Mommy?
Oh, okay.
I'll come back down as soon as I find out what they want.
Thank you, Judy.
Am I mistaken? Was this kid not bitten? I just feel like
Well, how long
they were. But we'll see.
It's only a matter of minutes.
Minutes? Well, that doesn't give people time to make any arrangements.
Oh, you're right. It doesn't give them time to make funeral arrangements.
That's the scariest part about it.
Bodies must be carried to the street and burned. They must be burned immediately. Soak them with gasoline and burn them. The bereaved will have to forego the
We were already doing that.
The funeral service will give. They're just dead flesh and dangerous.
I see.
Judy, I need you to find some bedspreads or sheets to tear up into small strips, okay? Is there a fruit cellar here?
Yes.
We need some bottles or jars. Make Molotov cocktails and hold them off while we try to escape.
Yeah, there you
There's
go.
a big can of kerosene down there.
I'll see what I can find.
I'll look for the bottles.
There's a big key ring down there.
I love that everybody's
Maybe
working
a
together.
key to the gas pump on it.
Except for this asshole, except for right there. But
We can toss the cocktails from a window upstairs.
teamwork
Meantime,
makes
a
the
couple of us
dream
can go
work.
out and try to get the gas
Especially when
and come back to the
zombies
rest
are
of the
involved.
But that'll leave a door open someplace.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
That's right. It better be this door. It's closer to the truck. Before we go out, we'll put some supplies behind the cellar door. While we're gone, the rest of you can hold up in there.
I found some fruit jars in the cellar. And there's a key on here that's labeled for the gas pump out back.
I'm not really that used to the truck. I found it abandoned.
I can handle the truck, no sweat.
We'll see.
You're it, then. You and I'll go. We'll put whatever lumber we find behind the cellar door. You can go upstairs and toss the cocktails from a window. Tom, you and I will have to unboard this door. After you toss the cocktails, you hustle back down here and lock this door. It's no good to board it up because we'll have to get back in quickly. After we get the gas and get back into the house, then we'll worry about getting everybody into the truck. Now let's move it.
Place to flee for safety, except to the rescue stations which have been set up. Indications are that before this
This guy's gonna
emergency is
fuck it
over,
up, isn't he?
we'll need many, many more such rescue stations.
You always have a smile for me. How can you smile like that all the time?
It's a nervous smile. She's like,
How many do you have done? Come on, honey, we gotta move.
Tom, are you sure about the phone?
The phone is dead out. All you get is a recorded message.
If I could only call the folks. They're going to be so worried about us.
It'll be all right. As soon as we get to
I tell if
Willard,
that's just
we'll
the
call
movie
them. They might even be
skipping.
there.
Like I know there's some obvious like jump cuts for some scenes, but sometimes it feels like it's lagging at some points. Not like a lot, but like every 15,
Are you
20
sure
minutes.
we're doing the right thing, Tom?
What, about getting out of here?
Yeah.
Well, the television said that's the right thing to do. We've got to get to a rescue station.
I don't know.
Come on, honey, you're starting to sound like Mr. Cooper now.
Why
Right?
do you have to go out there?
Look, I know how to handle that truck, and I can handle the
Ace,
pump.
yeah.
Ben doesn't know anything about that stuff.
But we're safe.
Right, and
in
as I said
here.
earlier,
For how long, honey?
the actor's
We're
name was
safe
Ben.
now.
That's the
But
character's
there's gonna
name.
be more
I
and
forgot
more
to
of those
mention.
things.
I know all that.
I forget the actor's name, but he's been killing it this whole movie. He's easily had the strongest
Remember when
performance.
we had the big flood? Remember how difficult it was for us to convince you that it was right to leave? Remember we had to go to Willard then? This isn't a passing thing, honey. It's not like just a wind passing through.
Yeah.
We've got to do something, and fast.
I just don't want you to go out there, that's all.
Hey, Smiley. Where's that big smile for me?
It might be the last one you see.
You're sure no use at all, are you? We've got work to do, honey. And you...
Get one last kiss in before you go to your death. I like Tom too. It's gonna suck to see him die. Mr. Cooper, on the other hand.
We better get her downstairs.
We have to go downstairs now, Barbara.
Like they're all talking to her like she's a
right.
child.
You have to go downstairs now, just for a little while, until we get back. Then we can all leave.
Oh, I'd like to leave. Yes.
I shouldn't be laughing, but I can't help it. Yes, I would like to leave. She will never be normal again.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Gonna need it. I prefer two of you go out there, but I don't know. Very foreboding shots. What's he doing? Is he supposed to be doing this? I hope so. Damn, that one was in his drawers.
Okay, toss him.
Okay, he's supposed to. I just don't trust him. Like, is he doing something stupid? Nice. Now, can you actually hit one of them with it? How long will those burn for? Oh, damn. Some good stunts with the firework.
Go ahead, go on.
Come on, Tom. Oh, okay, cool. He is going out there with you. Oh my God. No! I was gonna say, don't get got already.
I'm going with him.
No! You're gonna mess it up. You're gonna mess up this whole damn plan. You're gonna make him freak out.
Wes, you're coming, come on. Get in.
Come on, you know you gotta go for the head. You should have saved some of those Molotovs for when you're in the truck to throw at them. Keep them away too. There you go. Actually set them on fire. Zombie was hanging on for his dear life. Now run him over. Also gotta say, definitely I don't want to say different take because this is the first take, but
This key won't work.
it's interesting seeing how this movie plays out compared to most zombie movies of today. A lot more death and carnage and gore and all that. This one's pretty character focused, which is cool.
Gotta get away from the pump.
I mean, you know, it's even different than Romero's later work.
Hang on. Tom, turn your crazy, get out of the truck.
There's a I don't know if that was a bug crawling on the camera or in the frame, but it scared me because I thought it was something on my screen.
Let's get out of here. Come on, come on.
Come on, girl. Oh, come on. I was gonna make a joke and say, what if it just blows up? But I didn't really think they were just gonna blow up in it. Damn. That was their only ride. That's crazy. I thought they would get got by the zombies. I didn't think they would blow themselves up. Headshot. It's interesting too, and I don't think in any of the newscasts and radio stuff that they said to shoot them in the head. They just said burn them alive. I guess they don't know about that yet, or is that just more information that they're not sharing? You better open that damn door. I'm gonna kill you, Mr. Cooper. Come on, Cooper. You piece of shit. You see the way he looked at him too? Like, motherfucker, I'm gonna kill you. Well deserved. Hit him again. Beat the shit out of him. Bitch! Nice. We said, I'm gonna give you another one.
I'd drag you out there and feed you those things.
I've been wanting to say this the whole movie, but Mr. Cooper's actor reminds me of an actor nowadays, and I can't think of his name. He was in the last Final Destination movies. He's a comedian. He's always in like a bunch of comedies. I think no, he wasn't in that one. But he was in the last Final Destination movie. Wait, no, not that guy. I'm not thinking of him. That's a different actor. The guy I'm thinking, he was in Hot Tub Time Machine. I believe he was. This music right now is, oh, we're showing guts. I was wondering if we would go that far. I bet that really grossed out people back in the day. You know, we're so desensitized to it now. But could you imagine seeing this for the first time? Seeing some shit like this for the first time? Damn, they had the whole bone and everything. And he's happy. He's like, this shit's good. Is your kid a zombie yet?
It's 3 o'clock yet. There's supposed to be another broadcast at 3 o'clock.
10 minutes.
Oh, only 10 more minutes? We don't have very long to wait. We can leave.
It's funny because their character's just been cracking me up the whole time.
It's 10 minutes to 3.
But it's only working because of the performance that she's giving. She's really selling her performance.
You know anything about this area at all?
Props to the actor,
Is
because
Willard the nearest town?
she's killing it.
I don't know. We were just trying to get to a motel before dark.
You said those things turned your car over. You think we can get it back on its wheels and drive it? Where is it?
Seems like it was pretty far away. Seems like we ran.
Forget it. It's at least a mile.
Johnny has the keys.
You going to carry that child a mile through that army of things out there?
I can carry the kid. What's wrong with her? How'd she get hurt?
One of those things grabbed her.
And
Bit her on
bitter.
the arm.
Uh-huh.
What's wrong?
Who knows what kind of disease those things
We're going to
carry.
have to put a bullet in your kid's head.
Is she conscious?
Barely.
She can't walk. She's too weak.
I knew she
Well, one
got
of us
that.
could try to get to the car.
You gonna turn it over by yourself?
You can't start the car. Johnny has the keys.
Barbara, I love you so much.
You have a car? Where? Where is it?
You won't be able to start it.
Yeah, I know. But where is it?
I was just say, these zombies are getting it on out there? They moaning and shit?
Good Lord.
They're making me hungry.
Being monitored closely by scientists at all the radiation detection stations. At this hour, they report the level of the mysterious radiation continues to increase steadily.
Stop yawning.
So long as this situation remains, Government spokesman warned.
All right, it's really late here. I'm not like really tired, but my body is like, go to bed.
Persons who die during this crisis from whatever
I think we're
cause,
nearing the end, though. I think we only got like
to seek human victims
12, 15
unless
minutes
their
left.
bodies are first disposed of by cremation. Our news cameras have just returned from covering such a search and destroy operation against the ghouls. This one conducted by Sheriff Conan McClellan in Butler County, Pennsylvania. So now let's go to that film report. All law enforcement agencies and the military have been organized to search out and destroy the marauding ghouls. The Survival Command Center at the Pentagon has
Can we trust these people? Not
can be killed by a shot in the head.
shot in the head.
Or a heavy
Not shoot the
blow to
wrong
skull.
people.
Officials are
They look
quoted as
like
explaining that since
the
brain
kind of
a
people you
ghoul
don't
has
want to
been
give guns
activated
to.
by the radiation, the plan is kill the brain and you kill the ghoul.
Nice.
What do you think from the supply wagon, Gus?
No, we're all right. Hey, Cass, put that thing all the way in the fire. We don't want it getting up again. All right, I got you.
Chief McClellan, how's everything going?
Oh, things aren't going too bad. Men are taking it pretty good. You want to get on the other side of the road over there?
Chief, do you think we'll be able to defeat these things?
Well, we killed 19 of them today right in this area. The last 3 we caught trying to claw their way into an abandoned
Gonna be a lot
shed.
more than that.
I thought somebody was in there. There wasn't, though. We heard them making all kind of noise. We came over and beat them off, blasted them down.
Chief, as soon as you're finished, can I see you here?
Yeah, okay.
Chief, if I were surrounded by 6 or 8 of these things, would I stand a chance with them?
Well, there's no problem.
I just kind of imagine how polarizing this film must have been seeing it for the first time back in 1968.
Beat 'em or burn 'em. They go up
Remember,
pretty easy.
there were no zombie
McClellan,
movies
how long
back
do
in
you
the
think
day.
it will take you until you get the situation under
And all the
control?
crazy 80s slashers, all this stuff, none of that stuff has happened yet, so I bet people were just watching like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they're dead. They're all messed up.
Well, in time, would you say you ought to be able to wrap this up in 24 hours?
Well, we don't really know. We know we'll be into
No.
it most of the night, probably into the early morning. We're working our way toward Willard, and we'll team up
Oh,
with the
yeah.
National Guard over there, and then we'll be able to give a more
We got
definite
about
view.
Thank you
10,
very
13
much,
minutes
Chief
left.
McClellan. This is Bill
Let's see if I
Cardell,
make it without having to use the bathroom. I've done it so far.
Thank you, Bill, for that report. Official spokesman declined to speculate just how long it may take to kill off all the flesh eaters, so long as the heavy rain.
Oh, hell no. First of all, that jump scared me internally.
Fuse box in the cellar?
I don't know. It isn't the fuse. The power lines are down. Helen, I have to get that gun.
It's the last thing you need.
What? 2 people are dead already on account of that guy. Take a
Really?
look out that window.
That was that girl's fault for running out there. Well, yeah, because her dress got stuck. Oh, great. They got weapons now. This music is awesome. Let me in. I'm just waiting for that kid to come up from downstairs. He's gonna try and use this chance to take that gun from him, isn't he? Also, especially with all the hands reaching in and stuff like that. I mean, I knew it back in the day, but I can actually see it now, the influence that this had on Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You want to stay up here now? Helen, get the cellar.
Seriously?
Get the cellar now. Move!
No. Yes. Help me kill your husband. She's like, do it. Do it. Yes. But the wife didn't even flinch. Oh, damn. You're gonna have to move out the way, girl. How does it feel to bleed and die? Oh no, I hope the kid doesn't bite him and turn him into a zombie too. Then we got two motherfuckers in here we gotta deal with. The kid's about to get him, isn't it? Or his kid's about to get him. I was gonna tell her to start biting the hands, but that might be a bad idea. You might get infected. Turn around and hold it like this. Oh, okay. Yeah, Barbara. Yes, she snapped out of it. Good shit, Barbara. Don't die in the process, though. Daddy tastes good. Why are you eating, Father?
Oh, baby.
No, your baby is not your baby. Girl, don't be falling down and dying now. Oh, shit. Not with one of those. I forgot what those are called. The little dirt shovel thingies. Girl, move. Kick it. It's a child. Oh. Ooh, those screeches. Damn. She died in one of the worst ways in here so far. Those screams are terrifying. That was a brutal, terrifying scene. At least Barbara's fighting back now. Oh shit. It's Johnny with the murder gloves. It's too late. Bye-bye. Dinner time. Jesus, so many of them. This definitely reminds me of Michael Jackson's Thriller when they're all busting into the house. Oh shit, another baby. Oh, don't bite him. Get off me. Fuck them kids. There you go. Use the cellar as a last resort. Oh shit. The dad. Like that one zombie in the back just slid straight through the window all smooth. Like, I'm gonna just hop on in here. Jeez, they can smell that food. It is boarded up pretty good. I don't know how good it would do against this many. I mean, only so many can beat on it at once. God, that's terrifying. Just all of them right upstairs. And I forgot the lights are out, so it's probably super dark down here. More than we realize. Shoot him in the head now. Get it out the way. Hopefully she wasn't bitten. Oh shit. Headshot. Headshot. Head. Did you shoot him in the head? Did you shoot the mom? I don't know if she was bitten. Shoot her just in case. Oh god, how much time is left? I gotta pee really bad. I'm trying to hold it in. I'd be watching it too, like. Just. Good job. Just in case. No! We might need that. Don't be upset. It's okay. They were dead already. Is that another door? They're moving away. Are they giving up? Or are they just trading turns? All right, your turn to beat on the door. Did they leave? They're like, no food is worth that much fighting over. Sounds awfully quiet. Yay, helicopters! Or helicopter. Seeing the helicopter just starts making me think of what movie did that with the helicopter and the zombies? Was that Dawn of the Dead? Yeah, I think it was Dawn of the Dead. Because that was at the end, right, when they were getting to the helipad. But so many movies have done it. Not even just zombie movies since then. I think even I can't remember if it was 28 days later or 28 weeks later that did it. I think it was 28 weeks later.
You want to get about 4 or 5 men and a couple dogs? There's a house over here behind those trees. We want to go check it out. Right, you stay here, Bill.
Yeah, Chief, we're going to stay with it till we meet up with the National Guard.
Where'd you get the coffee?
One of the volunteers. You're doing all the work. You take it.
Thank you. We should be wrapped up here about 3 or 4 more hours. We'll probably get into Willard then. I guess you can go over there.
I like how chill this sheriff has been on about this.
You and the rest of these men want to come
all right, let's go over here. Clear out this house.
See what's happening. All right, Steve. Tell them we're going to stay with it, and everything appears to be under control.
I guess we'll see. We'll know what happened to the giant batch of zombies that were in the house attacking Ben. Okay, so he's good. I don't like the music, though. Is there still zombies here? I honestly didn't expect Barbara to go out like that either. Like how they all like squatted to shoot like that.
They need you down there by the barn. Some of you guys can follow the wagon down. I only need a few men to check out the house. Somebody had a cookout here, Vince.
Yeah, sure looks like it, Carl.
Sirens. It's a good time. I don't hear any zombies. I hope not. Can't lie, they're putting in work for sure. Man, I hope they don't accidentally kill this dude thinking he's a zombie, because they are just opening fire on everything. And a lot of these people just seem like civilians that they handed off guns to. Wow, that's scary. Ah.
He's a dead one. Get up here. Nick.
Just the way this is being filmed, I don't know.
Get out in that field and build me a bonfire.
Like, they're building this up too much when there's no zombies in the house. Like, it just seems very foreboding. Like, it doesn't seem like a good thing. It doesn't feel like a triumphant
Drag
moment.
that out of here and throw it on the fire. Nothing down here? All right, go ahead down and give him a hand. Let's go check out the house. There's something there. I heard a noise.
Either that or some zombies are going to come out of nowhere and get him at the last second.
Hit him in the head, right between the eyes.
No!
Good shot. Okay, he's dead. Let's go get him. That's another one for the fire.
Oh my God. Right in the fucking head? Are you kidding me? And they're gonna have no way of knowing when they grab him to know that he was actually alive. I fucking had a feeling that shit was gonna happen, man.
All right, send the wagon through directly ahead. Over.
Dwayne Jones, that's his name. Damn it, we just end it like this? I didn't even realize it was the credits at first. Oh, man. Dude. It was like the smartest one in the whole movie, the most resourceful one, the most helpful. And he survives the entire night just to get shot, thinking he was a zombie. They'd even like confirmed, like, say, hey, are you? They're just shooting anything in sight. That's annoying. I don't think there's anything after this. Son of a bitch. Is that it? Yeah, it just goes through the credits showing more images of his dead body. Thank you. That was really good, though. I enjoyed that movie. Fucked up ending. But yeah, that was Dawn of the Dead from 1968. All right, well, that was Night of the Living Dead from 1968. I have to say, I really enjoyed that. These are just gonna be my really quick afterthoughts, seeing as the video's long already. But yeah, it was really interesting to see all the innovation, all the creativity, all the inspiration that the movie gave to, you know, horror movies to come after that. All the filmmakers that you see give homage to this. Like I said, it's really cool seeing all these things first and then going back and watching the movie and see where it all came from. There was a lot of things that I caught that are definitely reflected in other horror movies and other just even art forms. But overall, I thought it was very good. Still holds up to this day. I really enjoyed it. Crazy, ballsy ending. I didn't see that. Well, I mean, I didn't see it coming. I saw it as a possibility, but I didn't really think they would go there, but they went there. So I got to give them props for that. But like I said, I do plan on checking out the 1990 version with Tony Todd, and I do want to check out the sequels to that, and then go through any of the other Dead movies that Romero did that I missed, even Survival of the Dead that I know people don't like, and I think it was Diary of the Dead as well. But let me know your thoughts about this movie in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and then hit the notification bell that we can be notified anytime I upload. But as always, you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time.